Imagine something ancient swimming deep under the frozen Arctic. A creature still alive today that was already alive before the United States even existed. No noise, no spotlight, just slow, steady movement through the ice-cold dark. It's not a myth, it's real. It's the Greenland shark. This isn't your average sea predator. This shark can live for more than 400 years. One was found recently that scientists believe was born around 1620. That means it was alive during the founding of the Mughal Empire, the reign of King Louis XIII, and even before the invention of electricity. How does that even happen? How can something live longer than empires? The answer lies in its incredible biology. It grows just 1 centimeter per year, moves incredibly slow, and survives in freezing water with almost no sunlight. Its metabolism is one of the slowest in the animal world. Its heart beats fewer times in a year than ours do in a week. How does it avoid aging? Its cells don't break down like ours. It barely gets sick. It may even have a way to repair damage from the inside. What if we could understand this better? What if we unlocked its secrets? Could that mean slowing human aging, living longer without pain? Could this old, nearly blind shark help us change the future of medicine? It's not fast. It's not loud. But it holds the kind of secrets scientists dream of discovering. And if we can decode them, maybe one day you could live for centuries too. Far beneath the Arctic ice, where sunlight barely reaches and life moves slowly, a creature swims. It was already alive when Newton hadn't even written the laws of motion. The Greenland shark, quiet, slow, almost blind, but nearly immortal. One female Greenland shark swimming today was likely born before electricity was even discovered. Scientists used carbon dating on its islands, and what they found shocked the world. Some of these sharks are over 400 years old. That's like sharing the ocean with a ghost from the Renaissance. This shark isn't just old. It still hunts, slowly, patiently. It grows only about 1 centimeter a year, yet survives in the coldest, darkest waters on Earth. How? Its heartbeat is just 10 times per minute. That's not a flaw. That's its secret weapon. How does something that barely moves survive for centuries? No creature should live that long. No body should resist time like that. But the Greenland shark does. Quietly, without headlines. Just existing. And the mystery runs deeper. Its cells don't age like ours. It almost never gets cancer. Its tissues repair damage slowly, but powerfully. Scientists believe it holds answers we've been chasing for decades. If we could understand what's happening inside this ancient body, could we slow our own aging, heal better, live longer? This isn't just a shark. It's a living time capsule, a beast from another century, still alive today. And inside it might be the key to human longevity. The Greenland shark's body isn't just old. It's a blueprint for survival. Inside, its genome is nearly twice as large as a human's, filled with special DNA repair tools and anti-aging codes that scientists are only starting to understand. Its body is made to defy time, while other creatures age, get sick, and break down. The Greenland shark just keeps going. It has special hemoglobin that keeps its blood flowing even in water cold enough to freeze steel. And there's a chemical in its flesh called TMAO, which helps it survive crushing pressure and freezing temperatures. That's the same chemical that keeps deep sea creatures from falling apart. Other animals suffer from disease, cancer, and decay. But this shark, it simply endures. Not because it's immortal, but because its body breaks down incredibly slowly. It's like time moves differently for it. What if we could take those DNA repair tricks and use them in humans? What if we could live longer, stay healthier, and age slower? But there's a problem. To study these sharks, we need to find them alive. And that's hard. They live in some of the darkest, coldest, most remote parts of the ocean. Some scientists search for years and never see one. Its liver is so big and oily, it works like a ballast tank, helping the shark float or sink, just like a submarine. But that brings up another mystery. This shark is nearly blind, and the deep sea is completely dark. So how does it even find food down there? The Greenland shark doesn't chase its prey, it waits. In the freezing black water, where no light reaches, it becomes the perfect silent predator. It doesn't need to see. It feels pressure changes and smells movement. That's right. It hunts in total darkness using only scent and the faintest vibrations in the water. Many of these sharks are completely blind. A tiny parasite called a copepod attaches to their eyes, slowly making them useless. but somehow they still survive. Scientists found that their brains rewired themselves, making their sense of smell and electrosensing even sharper. Imagine a submarine that hunts with its nose, gliding in silence, finding its target without a single sound. Most people think the Greenland shark only eats dead animals, but they're wrong. This shark is a smart hunter. There are records of it sneaking up on sleeping seals and striking without warning. It waits, plans, and strikes in silence. But as we learn more, it becomes clear. This shark is far more complex than we ever thought. It's not just old. It's strategic, powerful, and adapted for survival. Sadly, its world is changing. Deep-sea fishing and warming oceans now threaten its home. And even this ancient survivor may not escape. Scientists have found huge round scars, like cookie-cutter bites, on whales. Guess who left them? But for all we've learned, one mystery remains. We've studied its body, we've tracked its movements, but we've never seen it mate. Not once. Not in the wild, not in captivity. Why is that? No one has ever seen a Greenland shark mate. Not in the wild, not in tanks, not even with tracking tags. We don't know where they give birth. We don't know how many babies they have. Their young are ghosts, rarely seen, never studied. To solve this, some scientists have suggested sending nuclear-powered underwater drones into the Arctic deep. That's how hard it is to follow them. We do know this. They only become adults at around 150 years old, and when they do reproduce, it's very slow, maybe just a few times in their whole life. That means even a single mistake, a net, a propeller, or a poison in the water could end their bloodline forever. In Iceland, people eat a traditional dish called hakkerl, made from fermented Greenland shark meat. Without realizing it, they may be eating one of the oldest animals on Earth and pushing it closer to extinction. If we don't act fast, we might lose this ancient predator before we ever understand it. That's why researchers are now racing time. They're studying its DNA, trying to unlock secrets about aging, resilience, and human health before it's too late. Oh, and one shark was caught with a moose hoof in its stomach. Yeah, a deep-sea shark, somehow eating land animals. This thing plays by no rules. But there's still one final mystery left. If we do uncover its last secret, what will it mean for us? Imagine if the secret to living longer wasn't in a lab, but inside a shark swimming under Arctic ice. The Greenland shark, nearly blind, nearly 500 years old, might carry the key to human longevity. Hidden in its DNA, scientists have found rare genes that fight cancer, and something even stranger, its body barely changes with age. Its genome is shockingly stable, meaning it doesn't get the mutations that cause most human aging problems. It even produces a rare compound, GSP-14, an antioxidant peptide that protects its cells from damage. Some doctors believe it could be used in the future to treat strokes or protect the brain. But there's more. The shark has cold-resistant heart channels, keeping it alive in freezing waters. These might one day help us preserve human hearts longer for transplants. While we fear death and disease, this creature drifts silently, untouched by time. But here's the tension. Will we unlock its secrets, or will we let it disappear? Politics, deep-sea fishing, and lack of funding threaten the very science that could save lives. And yet, there may be pause switches for aging in its body, never seen before. Now, after centuries in silence, its story is rising to the surface. It swims beneath Arctic ice, born before the USA existed. The Greenland shark lives over 400 years, barely aging. Scientists believe it holds secrets to longer life, hidden in its DNA and cold-resistant body. What if this slow, blind predator could unlock the future of human health and aging? This shark, older than most nations, may vanish before we truly understand its worth. But its legacy could outlive us all if we protect it. Subscribe for more stories where science meets mystery, and comment below. If you could live for 500 years, would you take that chance?